Hello, everybody from very wet UK. I'm thinking of starting a workshop up in June this year if people are interested. It's a meditation and it's releasing trauma because a lot of people have come to me that have been through horrific things, narcissistic people doing damage to them, men and women. And I thought it would be a good idea if I done a workshop and people's experiences, as well as beautiful music, meditation, and also there'll be food provided. But if there's an interest, then I will do one with you and take you through that journey of letting go of trauma. People that has been infected and they still carry the scars and the wounds from trauma of dealing with a very narcissistic people, be it a woman, be it a man, or be it from their childhood. And a lot of people are still scarred by it and they need to release it and let it go because it carries with them with the rest of their life. So this is going to be like a spiritual meditation that brings peace, happiness and love. And we will talk you through that to let it go. Of course, it won't disappear overnight, but gradually it will build up your self-confidence, your self-esteem, and hopefully letting go and moving forward to your experience of awakening your soul. And it's very important that we do love ourselves and think about ourselves. And people go through many difficult journeys and they mask it. It's because they feel ashamed. And so this is a journey really take you through to have no fear and to let go of the past and to start loving yourself and letting go. Because a lot of people have been through a pattern, and I want to say a pattern because they destroy one person and then they move on to the next host and they carry it through. It's like people with narcissistic behaviour are cowards, and usually people with narcissistic behaviour, it's all the focus about them. So we've got to wipe that out, haven't we? So we need strong women. And I feel that if all the women in the world and men could let go of trauma, stress, anxiety, and move forward, then it'd be a better place that we'll all go to. So the meditation will take about a good 30 minutes, which is a long meditation. Then we will have a break and then we will be served food. It will be vegan or vegetarian food. And then we will have people, a flipboard, and then people talking about their personal experience, how they come through it. Because there's lots of people that have to go through an awful lot of therapy and an awful lot sharing and letting go. So if we're with people that have experienced, I'm very blessed. I haven't gone through narcissistic behaviour from my husband, but I do look out for young people that have been traumatized through it. But narcissistic behaviour really is like a psychiatric problem that people want to have control of everything, even control over animals, overfeed them, or even trying to bring somebody down, or even if somebody's a good person. And it makes that other person that's going through that experience as if they've done something wrong, or they're walking on eggshells, or how can I get out of this? It's very difficult for women when they've got children and they're relying on one wage. But we can change that. We can change that. And it'd be a bit of a support group as well. So I'm going to, if I get enough people, enough interest, there'll be people coming from London, all over the world, from Spain, people even saying they want to book now, then I will arrange that sometime in June. I can't do it beforehand because there's a few things we've got to sort out in our life. But if there is an interest, and if you are interested, then what I will do, I will take the names and address and I will work out affordable thing, not silly money like £500 a person, but affordable for everybody, because some people that have gone through narcissistic behaviour, have been stripped of everything, really don't have that. So I make it affordable. There will be food included and refreshments, and there will be people talking about their personal experience and that. And it's not just women that go through that, it's men as well. I can remember one case where a man was attacked every time he walked through the door by his girlfriend with a hairbrush, and he stayed put because he had two very young children, and she used to take all the money from him and deny him of food. And it was just that a neighbour was most concerned and heard all this shouting going on that she phoned the police. And the policeman that arrived could see this man with all bruises and said to him, "Is everything okay?" He said yes. And of course, then the person that inflicted all these wounds suddenly appeared, all sweet and honey and light. And the policeman, he was quite sensitive, suddenly realised there was something more going on. So he asked him to step in the car and they'd go somewhere to talk. And I remember he took him to somewhere like a McDonald's, shall we say, and this person was absolutely starving and just broke down and cried. And that because the laws have changed now, people are not allowed to do this to you and start shouting and everything. So thank God it has. And through this policeman's rescue, shall we say, that person that afflicted that ended up in prison for 2 years, and that was a woman. And that man stayed put because he had two children, the age of 2 and 4, and stayed there for children. And he used to go to work, and where he had all bruises, put makeup on, he felt ashamed, felt harmless, because this woman would pull his hair in front of the children, shouting. The woman would attack him in front of the children because the children were quite traumatised and everything. But thank God that a wise neighbour done something about it. So I'm not going to stay on here very long because I'm just going to meet David Jansen in a minute at Bournemouth Pavilion and that. And so if you are interested, then do come in, leave a message, and I will get back to you. And then I will help you the best I can, and many others. So remember, you do not have to be traumatized. You do not have to put up with narcissistic behavior from people, a man or a woman or child, and we can let it go and put an enclosure on it, hopefully. Anyway, look forward to hearing from you all. Have a nice day and look after yourself. Blessings to all of you. God bless you.